after targeting Bernie Sanders, Ted Koppel and the Bachelor's Corinne Olympios throughout the first season of his Showtime satirical comedy Who is America. Sacha Baron Cohen managed to pull out a surprise for the season finale, O.J. Simpson. However, the expected Sarah Palin appearance never materialized. In early July, the one-time Republican vice presidential candidate wrote a blog post saying she'd been duped by Cohen, who was disguised as a disabled veteran. I join a long list of American public personalities who have fallen victim to the evil, exploitive, sick humor of the British comedian Sacha Baron Cohen, enabled and sponsored by CBS/Showtime. But at the Television Critics Association press tour earlier this month, Showtime president of programming Garrett Levin hinted to reporters that Palin might not make the cut given Cohen's very high bar. Here's who he did dupe in the episode that aired Sunday night. Target: O.J. Simpson character, Gio Minolto, a billionaire playboy and fashion photographer from Milan. What happened? As part of a foreign satire of lifestyles of the rich and famous Doug La Vida Diamante guy Gio heads to Las Vegas to catch up with O.J. Simpson, described in the intro as an American hero and women's rights activist. Gio introduces his girlfriend Christina, who has no idea who Simpson is, even after Gio explains he is a Buffalo Bill and appeared in the Naked Gun films. Gio then makes stabbing motions with his hand, and Christina then recognizes him. She knows that. "Oh Jesus," Simpson replies, laughing and then shaking his head. When Christina leaves, Simpson comments that she's gorgeous but sometimes I want to kill her. Gio says, "I want to send her on a private helicopter and throw her over the Grand Canyon. Whoopsie daisy." He gives Simpson a high five, before Simpson says stop, laughing. They then joke about having her do a bungee jump where the cord just happens to be so long. Gio also says he wants to be introduced to Simpson's defense lawyer Johnny Cochran. Simpson replies, "I would have to introduce you in the afterlife." Simpson says, "What, you didn't kill him did you?" Gio asks. "Stop," Simpson says again, laughing. Gio then grills Simpson about how you got away with it after saying his ex-wife died under unusual circumstances. "Me and you, we got something in common. We both, how you say, lady killers." Simpson, laughing, responds by saying, "No, I didn't kill nobody." "Ah, I didn't either," Cohen replies. Response: none as of air. Target: Barney Frank, former Democratic congressman from Massachusetts character, Dr. Billy Wayne Ruddock Jr. Ph.D. What happened? Ruddock, a Trump fan, brings up what he calls vaginal gate, where CNN scurrilously tried to imply that the president had said horrendous things about women, which was completely untrue. Frank says Ruddock is deluded, and Ruddock then says that sound on the infamous Access Hollywood tape, in which Trump said about women that men who are famous can grab him by the pussy had been edited. In fact, Ruddock said, Billy Bush had been talking about a rat infestation that he had, playing a video for Frank that the latter called a fabrication, for obvious reasons. Ruddock then asked if Frank supported crooked Hillary and asked him to admit that Clinton was running a pedophile underneath the pizza restaurant, showing proof the receipt from the pizza parlor saying child free. They were giving away children for free. That is sick, Ruddock says. Frank then gets up and walks away as Ruddock asks, "But do you agree that North Korea is controlling the news?" "I'll take that as a yes." Target: Glenn, Aaron and Cody characters, Lieutenant Baron Morad, anti-terror expert. What happened? Today, the biggest terror threat in America comes from radical liberals called Antifa, Morad says in an intro. Hoping to find a warrior to help me on my mission, Morad goes to America's heartland to interview one of 3 contestants, all of whom have already proven their courage by anonymously attacking women, immigrants and homos on the internet. Asked who the dangerous terror group in America is, the trio agree it's Antifa, whom Glenn describes as the anti-fascists who want to take down everything our current president is doing right. Asked what will happen to America if the fascists are eliminated, Glenn says, "We will become a shithole country." Morad then puts them through the training of how to become a liberal, asking questions like how long Quino needs to cook. "I don't even know what that is," says one, and then brings up Lena Dunham, saying that liberals use questions like "what is your favorite episode of Girls?" as a code word. He then describes the specific episode and advises them to use it as an answer and puts them to the test of acting like a liberal by quizzing them at length about the characters and storylines of Girls. What is the aim of the number sign Me Too movement? Tamura asks Cody, who replied, take over the world. Kill all the men. Tamura also then says they have to learn to compliment other men to pass as a liberal and then puts them through a training on how to be a radical lesbian, giving them specific phrases to use like I hate penises. Finally, Tamura says that to pass as liberals, they have to prove they aren't Trump supporters. That will be hard, but I will do it, Glenn says, while they all take turns hitting a Trump dummy with dildos as Glenn then simulates anal sex with the dummy. So who wins? Glenn, who wins a trip to San Francisco to put his skills to the test at a women's march and is told to push a button that will make a small detonation device attached to a person's clothing explode in the name of foiling a terror plot. He does, and then says, I've never participated in someone's death. I feel queasy. Response, none as of air.